went ahead, and I figured I would, you know, show you the way I like to do things, okay? So this is what we did. We set up a couple M4s. Now, I set up these M4s kind of how I like to have my stuff IRL. Kind of. Not exactly, but kind of. And I need to get another pistol grip. I wound up blowing my bank last night. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna outfit all of these the way that for right now, just with magazines in them. Or these are drums, but anyway. So if you take a look at this weapon, I mean this is a little overdone. I mean it's a little overdone. Hold on, actually hold on. Let's unload this weapon. Hold on, and then let's take a look at it. So so essentially, like, you know, I have a rifle that's just like this, you know, but it's Noveski instead of whatever this brand is. This is a little overdone, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think the laser is a bit overdone. I think, but so I actually prefer to be able to maybe move this around. Sometimes you can put the canned rifles in the back and then put this forward. Big Presley, thank you for the biddies. But anyway, so essentially what I have this rifle set up. I have this rifle set up so that if I want to go out on a night raid and just like terrorize people. So Fibo Nacio, woo, man, what's up?
Oh damn, I forgot to tell you guys. Woo! We got our alerts back. Yeah, son.
Hell yeah. We got all our stuff back. We got our dono bar back. And we got our stats and stuff back too. Mr. Rogers, I don't, because I don't play any music that's not whatever DMCA free or whatever. So what I'm thinking with this, and again, I don't know how practical this is gonna be, but what I'm thinking is I can run this weapon on night raids with NVGs. And you know, and maybe I don't know, maybe do something different with it. Now I have these two set up and they look similar, but they're what did I do here? I did something here, but I forget what it was now. Well, I'm gonna bring this one in and then bring this one in, and I'm gonna show you real quick kind of how these would run, okay, and kind of how I would run them in game, okay. So I put okay, I know what it is. So one of the shorties I wanted to set up as a suppressed version, but I couldn't afford the stuff to make it a suppressed version. So but here, we'll do a quick offline raid. And we can do customs. That's fine. We can do customs. Do we want to do customs? Yeah, let's do customs. Enable offline. All right, there we go. Okay, so so I just want to kind of show you what you can do with some of this stuff, and you know, and you can kind of work in your own style. What's up, C? How's it going, man? Yo, what up, man? Put the laser on the side. So you can't on that rail that I bought. I be flexing, but it's okay because the mount on the ACOG is high enough where you see past it. So it's okay. You can have it there. Good morning, R-Dog. Gilroy, what's up? How's it going? Did I miss anybody? With that handguard, you need to put rails for attachments, right? Yeah. Yeah, I actually had hoped. So I bought the extra long rail and or the rail mount, I should say, and thinking that I would still be able to put the laser far enough in the front, but it won't let you do that. So I actually don't know why they give you those long rails, because it doesn't let you put extra stuff. All right, so I'll show you here real quick kind of what I set up. So one of the things I don't like about it is One of the things I don't like about it is the ergo on it is, actually I'm gonna do this real quick because this stuff feels weird right now. So the ergo on it, I don't really care for. You lose a little bit of periphery, but I mean, it's, you know, this is a great optic, right? And we can go down here to the street and I can kind of show you, you know, how I got it set up. But you see what I'm saying? Like when you come here, you can't do a quick check. So I feel like your movement needs to be a lot slower. But you know, I mean, great vision here if you need to take a shot. So that's that. Now, I also have this, right? So now I can CQB with this weapon if I absolutely have to, right? So if I get into a fight, you know, whatever the case is, I have my magnified optic off to the side, which by the way, they need to fix that because like you shouldn't be looking through that. You know, like you can kind of like see through the right here. You shouldn't be able to see through that. But anyway, so this is nice because you can get into a fight. There's a little bit of hitching there. But so anyway, yeah, so if I need to, you know, take a long shot, I can do that. So, and then it's suppressed because I'm thinking I can run this like sneaky beaky. I put the ACOG on here, but I don't know if this is going to be my weapon of choice for this. I don't know. I haven't decided yet how I want to run it. But I can kind of show you here my recoil as well. Do I have it on? Yeah, I do. So you can kind of see my recoil. Oh, sorry. That's standing. If I crouch, I've got a really good spray pattern. And if I'm prone, I ran out of ammo there. But anyway, you can kind of see the grouping, right? So this is my grouping prone, which is great. This is my grouping standing, and this is my grouping like right here was crouch. So the weapon is super accurate. It's got, you know, I have high quality ammo in here as well. Then I set up a shorty, and so you can kind of see the difference. I'm gonna transition again, so you can see like how you lose like your vision when you have such a large optic, which is why I probably wouldn't run something like this unless I was gonna like maybe do a night op and like, or you know, like really just try to mess with people, you know, kind of run interference at night and go for kills. But here's my shorty. So shorty's really nice. It's 9.5-inch barrel. It's got a Noveski muzzle brake on it, and here we can actually take a look at it. But it's pretty, you know, it's pretty basic. It's pretty basic, but I got my optic, I got my laser, and we can take a look here. But this is probably not going to keep doing that. It's a little wilder because it's a shorty. But if I crouch, I'm good to go. If I prone, although you're not going to see me prone very much in this gun unless I'm in danger, you know, if I get into like a bad spot. But so essentially, you know, this will be a weapon where I want to be crouched when I get into engagements as much as possible. Right there. So anyhow, but yeah, so these are, you know, these are the two that I set up. You know, they don't look too flashy, but I don't like flashy stuff. You know, I don't really care to make things look all crazy. But you know, they're very practical, and there's a couple little knick-knack things I can do. But you can see how when I'm gonna be aggressive on interchange, you know, this is gonna be really nice, right? Because I got great ergo on it, and you know, ergo doesn't necessarily help you with the game. It just helps you maybe with your character movement. And when I'm crouched, I'm gonna rip people a new one, right? So yeah. And then I can actually, hold on, so I can show you this as well. Now this was an expensive build. This was not an eco build at all. But here's so you can take a look at this. And then I can also show you, you know, how I set everything up. There's a better suppressor that you can put on here. And I want to say that although I like ACOG's IRL, I feel like the ACOG just takes up so much real estate on the view here that that I don't really like. I don't think I like it. I think there's probably better optics that you can run. Maybe running a hammer would be better. So I don't think I have a hammer, so I can't test that one out, and I'm trying not to spend any more money because I'm kind of broke. But the hammer might be better. I'm not sure. I mean, in real life, the ACOG doesn't really affect you that much because even when if you're running kind of like low ready, it doesn't really get in your way because you typically aren't doing this all the time like you do here, right? Like normally here when you're walking, and there's like an in-between speed, right, where you're kind of like, and like, so your muzzles, low port, if you will. You're not doing this all, you don't walk around like this all the time unless you feel that there's a threat, around the corner, or around every corner, So they don't really have that in the game. Hey, what's up, Oddboz? Rocking that all-American chatterbox. What's up, man? Yeah, just showing them how because I've got I have a rifle set up this way as well. So I was just kind of showing them how I would run it. And last night I was trying to I kind of was going through it about how do I want to play the game and how I want to have a rifle set up for it. So I don't know, I'm just kind of experimenting. I talk about, or I've talked about in the past, a treasure chest of mistakes. And so I probably made some mistakes here, but I'll have to run these and lose them, and then I'll know what I did wrong, So what's up, Oddboz? How you doing, man? Everything good? Anyhow, so yeah, so I think what I want to do is, and unfortunately I don't have the suppressor that I want for it right now, but I want to have one of these SD and then have the other one be loud. But for now I just put the Noveske muzzle brake on both of them. This one right here. So I put this one on it, or the flash hider I should say. I put this on here in the meantime. It's going to give you, it's going to take 6 recoil off, which is good. It's going to give you +3 accuracy, but you are going to lose some ergo on it. And it's also going to give you a little better muzzle velocity. So for now, I'm going to keep that until I figure out how to get one of those suppressors, or if I find one looting. The ACOG is still a little bit bugged, so you got the heads up on that. Yeah, and I think it takes up too much real estate. Yeah, I was thinking to maybe try the hammer instead, but I think I sold it, so I don't have it anymore. I also have this one. I've never tried this one, but I found it yesterday, so I didn't want to give it up. But I guess I should have tried it instead and seen. But anyhow, so yeah, so that's the deal. I'm gonna kind of play both sides of the fence today, in the sense that I am gonna be doing some scav runs today. I need to try to recover some of the economy. Where the hell's my pistol grip? I need to try to recover some of the economy that I lost yesterday. And no, wrong. I need to recover a little bit of the economy that I lost yesterday building these weapons. And so because of that, we are gonna do some scav runs today. We're gonna try to we'll try to blend it with quests, and then we'll go out and we'll be aggressive with these M4s, and we'll see how it goes. Do the M4s, do the ARs, net us solid PvP results? Yesterday we lost a couple fights by a very small, short, burnt pubic hair. So is this the weapon that and the ammo that tips the balance for us? So like I said, inventory's been organized. We went ahead and experimented with some of the guns. I'd like to help y'all out more with that stuff so we can get into it more over the days and whatnot. Maybe I'll do a video to help y'all, kind of like in layman's terms, like how to set these up. But otherwise I think we're gonna